Well, there you go. Now you can hear me. My God, why didn't anybody tell us?
She did.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Helen. I have no idea what's going on. I hate that we are in the light and you can't see anything.
Woo.
So happy Monday. Happy Thanksgiving to our Canadian friends. We are still in Guanajuato. What else did we say? Well, we went through what we were doing. Oh, yes, Christie's got a Caesar.
This is a Thanksgiving Bloody Caesar with pickle. And y'all know how much I love pickles.
I've got coffee, and it's really, really good coffee.
That's one of my stops I need to make, Tanya, today.
So we were talking about Friday.
Well, we were talking about how wonderful our vacation has been with Glenn and Tanya and what great hosts they are and how they are very willing to have anybody come stay with them. Just ask me for their contact information.
Yes, they're very funny that way. They've pretty much said just here, our house is everybody's house. So
No,
I don't know.
Not true.
I don't know how Glenn feels about that.
I mean, they're very good hosts, but
absolutely. So let's just go through it. We had a phenomenal weekend.
And sorry about the sound for all of you that were listening. John was missing a button.
I didn't know. I went and it said it was working, but obviously it wasn't working, and I apologize. For God's sakes, I apologize.
So it is beautiful and sunny and warm in the sunshine.
But it's so damn cold in the non-sunshine.
A little chilly this morning.
It is so weird to be in Mexico. We're pretty much at the same latitude as Vallarta. It's not much higher or lower. It's not. But we are higher. We're at over a mile high. We're at over a mile high.
Yeah.
And we're not dead. We're not dead. We ordered. Okay, so now let's just go back to. So on Friday, we did happy hour.
Okay, just wait a second. I don't know how to get to the chat.
Oh, my gosh. On Friday, we did happy hour at the Square.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
A place
called... good morning, Lori. Happy Turkey Day. Yes, we did start this out with Happy Monday and Happy Thanksgiving. But, of course, because the volume wasn't on.
Not my fault.
It was,
if
though.
If Christie knew how to do something, my life would be so much easier.
Let me see. Let's see how strong this is.
So Friday... we did happy hour. The place that we went.
Well, we wandered around.
What was the place
downtown
called?
By ourselves for a while.
What was that restaurant called? It's called like the traditional Mexican bar.
Bar Tradicional Luna.
That's right, and it is a traditional bar. So if you spend more than 200 pesos a person, you have unlimited food, and the food was
200 pesos in drinks. Obviously,
the food was spectacular. It truly, truly was. We ordered a bottle of tequila. And I even had just a touch, just to get wet my whistle. And
just a touch, right?
Yeah, I did. And then Saturday, what did we do Saturday?
Then we came back and we were going to extend the happy hour on the patio, but it was so bloody cold. But we went downstairs and enjoyed it in the house.
But fortunately, they've got snacks. Nobody's going to starve to death here because we've got peanuts, we've got trail mix.
Oh, the peanuts are gone.
Okay, but we
had... I think the trail mix might be too.
Chicago mix popcorn.
It might be all gone.
Wow. We ate a lot.
We've eaten a lot of snacks. And
there was even more, and I just can't remember what.
There was two different types of potato chips.
That's correct.
Yeah. I know, and Glenn and Tanya aren't really snackers either.
They don't. And we don't snack either.
And we don't do a lot of snacking.
So we're all like...
God help me. If it was there, we all ate it. We were like, well, yeah, we're so full here. Oh, good. I was starving.
Now, Saturday... No, I think Saturday we had pizza, though, right?
Saturday we ordered in, yeah.
Now, what else did we do on Saturday? Like, this is the rotten part, is that if I look at the photos, I sort of kind of remember what we did.
Oh, Saturday we met Tanya's mom for lunch.
We went to the Van Gogh restaurant. Mm-hmm. That was a very lovely restaurant.
Oh my God, this is so good. Yeah, so we did that, and then...
Now, there's a few Van Gogh... There's a few Van Gogh restaurants. The one that we went to was in the Plaza Francisco or something
Fernando.
like that. Fernando. Then we had pizza, and we had Domino's pizza. And we haven't had Domino's pizza in years.
Yeah.
And whatever they're doing now to make their crusts, it's amazing. It's called like sartén.
It wasn't as good as Yo-Yo's.
No. But it was called sartén or something like that.
Pan
it's a pan pizza.
So good morning, Doug, and good morning, Joe.
Hello, hello. So that was, and then yesterday was fascinating. We went to Leon. Leon is the fourth largest city
In Mexico.
in Mexico. There's
Who
Mexico
knew?
City, Guadalajara. I think Monterrey is, I think, the third one, and then Leon. And it was funny because Zach at one point is like, I think you're mistaken saying that Leon is the fourth largest city. So I'm like, hey, Google, what's the population of Leon? And Google's like,
It
it's,
starts with Leon is the fourth largest city in Mexico.
yes. So right off the bat, we knew our leads were good. I don't know what the word is I'm thinking of, but it was a good thing that we were told that it was the fourth.
Our information was
Yes,
good.
our information was good. We have seen so many Asian people here because in Leon, where they make like the Toyota has a factory and stuff, like all the big wigs. So they have sushi restaurants, Korean restaurants, Chinese restaurants, and they're good. Like, wow, there's a Thai Korean place here which has phenomenal noodles, and it's awesome. So we went to Leon and we went to the outlet malls. You don't have to go to the States. You do not have to go to America to see these places because they do have them here. Now, obviously, the discount malls or the outlet malls are nothing like they were when we were younger because you used to get deals. Now, there's no deals, but all the shopping is in one place and it is massive.
Yeah, there was one that was mostly shoes and then clothes.
And then for dinner, we went to this amazing little taco place here.
Last night.
That Glenn found this place online. It was listed as
No,
this
he
good
walked
place.
oh, right, that's
He
right.
saw it online,
Right.
went by the place. We went yesterday. It was spectacular. It really was a great place, and it's walkable from their place.
Yeah.
They've got two, like these are called callejons, and callejons. There's no roads attached to the properties here. Like all of these houses that you see out in the distance, very, very few of them have roads attached to them. So you walk up the callejons. So on one side, we've got the highway to hell, and on the other side, we've got the stairway to heaven. So it's like it's a very it's crazy the difference. So tomorrow we're taking the highway to hell to the taxi because we have to. Why are you banging this in front of the speaker?
I'm stirring the bottom up.
I don't know why she does that. I really
I'm
don't.
making them jealous of my yummy drink.
Maybe because it's the morning time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's not even the hair of the dog that bit you because yesterday we went to bed and nobody was even mildly inebriated or anything. And there was a whole bunch of tequila on the table and nobody drank it. I was very proud of you. So there
I
you
was
go.
really full. We also went to what's the name of that restaurant that we went to in Leon?
Oh yeah.
Panteon de Tauri.
So the tables on this place are all deceased bullfighters.
And they're made to look like headstones.
Yeah, so the tables all looked like headstones, and they had stuff on the wall, old photos. They even had bullheads that were famous bulls.
Yeah,
I mean,
they had plaques.
I mean, how famous can they be? They get to do one time and they're dead. So it's like, hey, good to meet you, Bobby. You're dead. They'll hang
Bobby
you up on
the
the
bull?
wall, and you'll be famous. But yeah, and even the bullfighters, there were some pictures of dead people on the wall. Like it looked like he had a toothache, but he did not have a toothache. He was dead. So yeah,
Maybe that's what killed him.
Oh, so this restaurant though is themed like a bull ring. So where the bar is, it looks like it's seating, but all the
And it's
tables,
got all the bottles, and lots of the bottles have hats or little scarves on. It's really quite cute. We didn't get any. You didn't take any
I
pictures.
did not take any pictures.
What is wrong with you?
I was so overwhelmed with all of the death.
And then they had bullfights on
They did.
on the TV, so he could sit and watch.
I have
bullfights.
never watched a bullfight. I meant to go in Vallarta, but by the time we went, they'd outlawed them. So, and we went probably 5 or 6 times. A friend of myself and myself, we went there.
And one time, my dad was here. You guys
Yeah,
tried
we
to
went
go,
there,
right?
and it never happened. So, but what they do is horrible. What they do to the bulls. Now, it's a cultural thing. Who am I to judge?
But you sound like you're judging.
I'm not judging. I would still go to a bullfight, just like I went to the rooster fights. it's tough to watch when you're eating, but they stick things in their neck so their head can't lift up and they can't like maybe kill the bullfighter anymore.
Those are the swords that they throw at
Well,
them.
no, they're not swords. They're like lawn darts that they stab them with, and then they just hang there. And
Hi
then their
Debbie
head
and hi Julie.
hangs.
Good morning.
It's death, and apparently they donate the meat when it's dead. Now, who wants to eat something that is so testosterone and
Well, it's better for some people. It's better than having no meat at all.
that's true. And I think if you were to eat testosterone filled meat, you might turn into a man.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know.
You can just say you're a man, and now you turn into a man. Yeah. Not much, yeah.
Now,
no, we don't.
The thing is that
and those poor turkeys.
We don't talk about the turkeys.
Okay.
Now, there is a meat guy here for the 3 days. He's been saying, we got turkeys coming tomorrow, coming later today.
We still don't know.
Still don't know. Still don't know.
We still don't know if we're having turkey tonight or tacos.
or tacos or prime rib or chicken, something.
Whatever we have, it'll be awesome. We have the sides ready. We just need to get the main course.
And the guy kept saying, I'll kill the turkey myself.
I'll go cut his head off if I have to.
And he hasn't.
Well, we don't know. So Debbie, when do you get back? Are you or are you back?
Yeah. So tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock we leave for the airport because there are 2 5 o'clocks, which is strange. Yeah. And we're taking a taxi, and I can't wait to see how we're gonna juggle all of the luggage and stuff because you told me there's an extra suitcase now.
No, just a bag.
A bag? That's it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not a suitcase. It's the 2 suitcases that we brought, but my little, like, not a backpack, but a travel bag.
So just to give you an idea, we go to the outlet mall. Discount? No discount. We went into this place. There were so many shoe stores. Yeah. But we see one, and he's like, oh, you want these shoes that are lit up from the bottom. They started at 550 pesos.
For kids.
For little teeny tiny ones, up to 1,000 change pesos. But you divide by 20 to figure out how many US dollars that is. So we're downtown in Leon, and if you want to see any pictures that we took, they're on our Facebook, my Facebook and Christie's. And you can actually see, but we found a place that had them 2 pair of the light up shoes, correct size for our granddaughters, and it was 305 pesos for both. That was truly a discount place.
And they're cute little shoes. I'm sure the girls will be thrilled. And they light up, which is always fun.
If I could find shoes that lit up, it would be exciting. Now, I went to the Skechers place, and it's the Skechers outlet. Not a single pair of shoes under 1,000 pesos. That's $50.
Which really isn't a bad price for Skechers, but at Costco, when they have them, John gets them cheaper, so we stock up. So.
Yeah, and I usually get 2 or 3 pairs. Now, over there, they had stuff in the discount bin over 2,000 pesos. And I'm like, we can order these things off of Amazon for cheaper. Get them across the border. And they weren't put in a trailer. No sneakers are going to die. It's just they come in the shipping containers, which is different.
So Debbie returns November 10th. So, yeah, it'll be nice when you get back, Debbie, because it's still pretty warm back home. I spoke to Shirley this morning.
So last night we were chatting with Glenn and Tanya, and I realized it's only going to get colder here. It is. Like, we're at the beginning to middle of October. We still have to get to January.
We don't. We're going to be warm in Bucerias. They're going to be cold here.
January.
We're not coming in January.
January, it gets down to possibly 7 degrees. That's cold.
But the nice thing is, I like sweaters, and I used to wear them all the time. But in Bucerias, I very rarely have to wear a sweater. So I have to say, if it wasn't for the wind, and so the wind is going to be done soon. That this season of the wind that they have here, and then it'll just be cooler temperatures. But without that wind, it'll be still pretty comfortable. It's the wind that's really cold.
Christie was so kind and got me a long-sleeved shirt, which is beautiful.
A late sweater.
I thank her for that, but I have yet to wear it.
I've worn it twice
because she keeps wearing the dang thing. So yeah, that was very fun, and I appreciate. Thanks, honey.
You're
And the
welcome.
only thing is that I will not ever be able to wear this thing because I guarantee you, whenever it's cold enough, she'll be like, "I've got this, and it fits me perfectly. Don't I look good in this?"
But I have prettier ones at home. Helen is asking what time we arrive back in PV. 8 something. The flight is really short.
Yeah, it's an hour, 40
Yeah.
minutes, 50 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
And our plane leaves at I think 7:12, something like that.
Yeah.
So we'll be in Vallarta at 8 o'clock range, which
Let me tell you
is
here. Let
very
me check.
early. And there's nothing we can even do in Vallarta that early. Because if you're going into Vallarta now,
We get in at 8:15, so we'll be home on time for coffee time. Maybe. We're taking a cab. We have to come straight home. We're taking a cab.
Yeah.
We don't have a.
Well, there's nothing to do in Vallarta that early. Nothing opens until 10 o'clock.
What would
maybe
you want
even
to do?
11
Hi,
o'clock.
Judy. How are you?
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, we get into the airport at 8:15. So we'll be home by 9:30 probably, the latest.
So you can get stuff so cheap here if you're going through the town area and stuff. They've got new, they've got used. Christie got some incredible deals for the girls, like short T-shirt ish, and she says, and they're even logoed. No, you said they're even licensed, and I'm like, they're not licensed because they're for sale for $2 for a shirt and shorts set.
So I got the girls each a couple pairs of those.
40 pesos per set.
Well, they're just the bigger girls. They didn't have them in Amelia's size.
But $2, like
They
that's
should have
crazy.
got more.
Let's go back. I think it's. I don't know.
Do you know where it is?
No. I have an idea. I do have an idea. It's very close to the cheap candy place on the other
That's
side.
right. It was
and
way
just a
over
little bit
there.
Yeah.
By the Mercado on our way back from. So we might, if we can find it again, I might go because, you know what, little girls, especially Amberlyn, nom, 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 wipes it on her clothes all the time. So
looks like it. She's like a dude.
She gets
Dudes
stained.
do that all the time,
I know,
right? Like
her clothes get pretty stained.
Yeah, women go to the bathroom. They're like, "Oh, there's no towels to dry my hand." Guys
Hi,
are
Clem.
like,
well, Helen,
or they dry it on their wives.
Helen, you're not in Mexico yet, are you? Or are you? Are you here? Are you in Bucerias?
So there's a baseball diamond right over here, and on Saturdays they play, and you just hear the cheers and all that stuff. It's a lovely, like, this town is so spectacular. Like, the fact that there's no streets for a lot of these places, like I keep saying, you got a lot of fit people in this town because they have to be, because to carry your groceries, everything here was brought from somewhere else. It's like Hawaii, because everything in Hawaii was brought from the mainland.
Right.
So yeah, it's like that. But the mainland is up top of the hill or down below, and it has to get here.
I think Tanya used her new fancy peppercorns in here from the winery.
When we went to the winery, they had a beautiful tree.
John wouldn't let me take any home.
No. Beautiful tree. And I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I think these are peppercorns. So I said to the guy, is this a pepper tree? And he said, yes. And they were really good because when you first eat the bite, it's very sweet.
No, I think I just ate a lime seed.
Nice. I think they grow in your belly.
I chewed it up.
Yeah, they tell their kids, we're horrible parents. And I mean, not just us collectively, but as society. We tell our children lies to make them good, to stop them from being bad, to scare them. We're horrible individuals.
I'm not.
I know.
Clem said hi.
Hello, Clem.
And you guys are coming when, Clem?
I believe they said October.
I want a pool party.
October?
Woohoo!
Yeah. Now, yeah, our family's using our pool.
Well, we found somebody that's cleaning our pool, and it was a learning curve because, of course, nobody in town has one from Iggy like ours. Thank you, Iggy.
Iggy, you suck.
Yeah, you know
absolutely suck.
You have to be really on top of them. I love my pool.
We should buy a Iggy franchise, show them how it's done, clean up.
We'll talk about that later.
We should. Because Iggy, as the company as it is right now, sucks. Absolutely sucks. Our 5-day pool, 5 months.
Well, and not only that, so there's another person that we know that lives in Vallarta that he's another realtor, and we happened to be talking one day, and we were talking about the pool, and he's like, did you guys get this type of pool? And he's describing our pool, and I'm like, yeah. And he says, well, they're using your pool as an example of a good pool that they've installed. I'm like, yeah.
We're not the people you want to talk to. I thought we were going to be.
We tried. We tried. We
tried.
gave Freddie and we gave them every opportunity, and they haven't. Okay, so the pool is functioning. They've did the changes that we wanted. They've repaired everything that we've asked, and it was a lot because there were a lot of flaws. But still, the pool pump isn't strong enough.
They're incompetent.
And the vacuum that is so special with their system sucks.
It
sucks. It doesn't suck. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Even the pool tools that they give you, like the vacuum and stuff.
Cheap ass.
When I was showing the new pool company, the people that are going to take care of it, what we had, they're like, yeah, that's not gonna work. And I said, okay, well, I'm not back till Tuesday though, because we met with them Monday. She's like, well, I can just go pick it and I'll just bill you at the end of the month. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So she's gonna get what they need and then just bill me.
Yeah, they suck. So, Iggy sucks, and I will continue to tell the world they suck. Because
but okay, so it's not Iggy. It is
the service.
This branch of Iggy in Bucerias.
Yeah, but not only that, the fact that we didn't get to 20 service.
But
there's way more.
But it's him, not Iggy. It's him, because Iggy has this stuff. So we can't say Iggy sucks.
But Iggy also did not include the drain at the bottom, and the drain would be way faster than the vacuum
what
all
we
the
have
time.
to do.
Like it's a terrible, terrible system. Now, if you have a small, teeny, tiny pool, that's probably going to work.
Even as our pool, it's working now. I mean, it is. We're gonna have.
All you do is bitch about the dirt and crap in there.
Well, but hopefully, with having someone else clean it, I don't have to bitch about it.
Yeah, maybe. So today we are going to go back into Guanajuato, the town.
So Doug is back in 80 days, and long flight. We leave Manitoba tomorrow and arrive on the 12th at 8:30 a.m. Oh my goodness, Helen. Well, it'll be nice to see you guys. We're really close. And then Clem says at this point, mid-December, Clem.
So you want to come to Guanajuato. This town is so different and unique than any other towns. Like it feels like Europe here.
People asked us, like when we were posting about how excited we were to come here, and they're like, why? What makes Guanajuato so fantastic? And I don't know I don't know. There's not one. I guess it's not that I don't know what makes Guanajuato fantastic. There's not only one thing. It's the climate, it's the sun, it's the
you get burned very easy here.
Yeah, your nose is really red, and I feel my cheeks are probably going to be red too from sitting up here.
Yeah. Should I go see if that's Glenn calling?
Tanya, I think he's here. Tanya.
Oh, okay.
That might not even be a phone here.
Oh. That is a thing that's kind of strange here, is that the sounds carry and go in different places.
Woohoo! We're getting turkey tonight.
We had a turkey. The old man came through. Not the old man Glenn. That's different. The old man.
Oh, was that your phone ringing?
The butcher.
Oh.
The butcher man came through. So we're very excited about that. We're going to have turkey today in Mexico. And it won't be smoked.
We've had turkey in Mexico many times.
I know, but they smoke their turkeys here.
But we don't buy smoked turkeys.
I know, but most of them are smoked.
You're a weirdo.
I'm just telling you, most of them are smoked. And they taste like ham. It's the weirdest thing. The texture, everything, it's ham.
Well, Clem, I'll have to say that mid-December is better than not coming.
Yes.
And by mid-December, we better have a pool heater.
Yeah.
Like by next week, we probably should consider it.
So the only reason she's saying that is because our son says we need a pool heater. Now she really wants a pool heater.
No. There are times where we go in the pool and it's cold and you won't come in with me.
Yeah, because it's too cold. We need a pool heater. My entire purpose in life is to drive her bonkers.
And it worked.
It does work.
I'm crazy.
Yeah,
Not as crazy as John.
She talks about my iPad being filthy Hers is holy crap.
But mine is just fingerprints. Yours is crap underneath.
But no, it's chips and stuff. It's like everything.
Potato chips? Looks like mold underneath.
It's dust and crap. Who knows? Maybe it is mold.
It's so gross. It is. You guys can't see this, but it's disgusting. Mine has fingerprints, but I can wipe those off with a cloth.
That's disgusting.
Anyways, okay. So
What questions do you guys have about Guanajuato?
Oh.
Ask us now while it's fresh in our brain. Because if
they could ask us tomorrow, they could think.
No, you can't ask us anymore. Once we leave here, we are never talking about
and
here
you know what?
ever
Ice
again.
takes a long time to melt in Guanajuato.
Well, your beer stays cold a long time. There are no beer cozies with Guanajuato on there because they don't need them. It stays cold forever. You can have your beer out, come back 8 hours later, it's still ice cold.
8 hours?
12 hours sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In the sun probably too, right?
In the sun. It's that cold here.
You're a liar.
Yeah, I know. I kind of am. But at least an hour.
Well, not a liar, an exaggerator.
I'm a legend teller.
Leyenda.
Because in Guanajuato, there are millions of legends, and maybe one or two are true.
Hey, Doug, if you're still watching, how long are you guys staying?
I think they're staying a couple weeks.
Because a couple weeks only?
I think so.
Doug and Katrina?
Yeah.
That's not long enough.
Well, maybe a month. Maybe 2 months.
Maybe that's why I asked Doug, because you don't know what you're talking about.
I do remember him telling me.
So
that's all I remember.
Do you ever go to the baseball games in PV? The Blue Jays blew an 8-1 lead. Now we're looking to see Mexican ball. Do they have baseball in Puerto Vallarta?
I don't know. The stadium
there is
here
some
is
here,
massive.
but I don't know. I've never.
Huh? That's interesting.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know if there's baseball. I'm not a baseball fan. And I laugh at the Blue Jays because they were lousy. They made it to the end and then screwed it up on the first day.
What do you say to that?
You don't say anything. It is a balmy 7 degrees.
Sit back. Don't yell into the microphone.
Oh, sorry, but I'm trying to read and I can't see it because I don't have my glasses on. I'll whisper. So it's a balmy 7 degrees where Lori is, which is Drumheller. And Leslie says good morning.
Hello.
And Larry says John is a legend.
Thank you.
Whatever.
I appreciate that. I'm going to be making up all kinds of legends. Oh, one of the houses that we have a picture of from day 3, 4, I believe, is the witch's house.
You're combining days. You can't just do one day at a time.
We hardly took any photos on the one day, so I just said, okay, that was the day we walked to the place.
La Presa?
Yeah. No. Oh my gosh, we didn't talk about La Presa.
You're a freak. Oh, that was Saturday. That's what we did Saturday morning.
It is incredible there. It's not like this at all. It's flatter, and they have a dam. It's called La Presa.
I didn't feel it was flatter. We walked a slight incline the whole time.
And it started being built in the 1700s, and it was to stop the flooding that goes through this area. But they have houses there that are like 1800s, 1900s, in the under $1 million, but they're lovely houses, incredible houses, and they have green spaces there. It's a lovely area.
And a presa is a dam. Just so in case you guys don't know what a presa is,
it's the dam area. It's that dam area.
Well, we had a beautiful breakfast at what was it called?
The Dam Place.
So it's a hotel too, right? That place?
I don't think so. Oh, apparently it is.
So Tanya's been there more than once. Some people forget that they were there, but
That's
Tanya's
true.
been there a few times.
We won't talk about who forgot that they went.
But breakfast was lovely. And then we walked up around the dam and through the little park. And
I did not want to forget about that because it was such a lovely area.
You took some pictures there.
I did. I posted the pictures.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, but back to the witch's house.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's called the Casa de las Brujas.
Yeah. De las Brujas.
There was in the early 1900s. No, it was the mid to late 1800s.
It's 10 degrees in southern Manitoba. So let me just tell you guys what it is now. I'm pretty sure in this direct sun that we're in, because I'm actually a little sweaty.
Okay, but I'm going to tell the story of the witches now.
Oh, you're always talking.
No, but the witch's house, it was a Dutch man he owned a mine. He built this house. Now, the Dutchman had a daughter, but somehow he got into a fight in a cantina. Remember, this is a legend. Might be fact, might not
Might be fiction, yeah.
Who knows? So he got into a fight, and his sisters had to raise his daughter. Now, the sisters were evil women, and they would not feed her. They locked her into the basement. Well, they did a welfare check. Somebody did. And apparently she was dead. And then the ladies who were the caregivers, everybody's dead, and apparently they haunt the place. And it was a hostel, not hostile, hostel, AL. And so people stayed there, and people were like, I saw the ghosts. And I don't believe that's true, but maybe they did. I don't know, but that is the legend of that. So if you see this pretty house, it's a
it looks like photo. It almost looks like a gingerbread house.
It does. And it was made by a Dutchman who murdered a man, and his daughter haunts the place.
Yeah. So it's 16 degrees, feels like 16 degrees. That's what they're telling me, with 74% humidity. That's actually pretty high.
It is pretty high. Now in Vallarta, they always give you the temperature, but it always feels like 5 or 6 degrees warmer. Here, it's the opposite.
Buceria says it is 20. No, just wait. Give me a second here. Oh, yeah, it still shows me the old time for Bucerias. 29 degrees, feels like 32.
That's what I'm talking about. It always feels
with
warmer.
Only 69% humidity. So it's actually cooler there.
Figure that out. Is it cooler?
It's not cooler. It's just less humidity.
Okay. So yeah, many legends here. There's some books. Maybe we should buy a book on the legends of the
Pardon?
place.
Oh, okay. Well, we're almost done.
Maybe we should buy some books of the legends.
That might be a good idea.
They had Legends of Leon, so they do that, and then they think of stories to sell books.
But we're not going to be able to get the Legends of Leon. That ship has sailed, unless it's at the airport.
Ship sailed. Sorry, yeah, it has.
But the Legends of Guanajuato, I think they're like 12 pesos. They're pretty cheap here.
So Leon is so close to here. I think it takes longer to get to the airport than it does to get to Leon. We stopped by a leather store in Leon. It was incredible.
Like they're selling like half a cow, like the sheet, the skin of half a cow.
And some of the prices there, Tanya was talking about how she got one for 10,000 pesos in Tonalá.
A really tiny one.
And there, it was 3,000 pesos.
For the big one.
For the big one.
For like a, like a mat for the floor. Which
Made
isn't
of a cow.
Really our style. Like
we should do that in our office. Under the table, we should get a leather.
Well, you should have thought of that yesterday when we were there.
I did, but then I thought, do I really want to do that? Because that cow had to give its life. I may have eaten that cow.
All right. On that note, there be beliefs in disguise.
What was that?
Maple Leafs. The baseball team is the hockey team in disguise because they're all crappy.
They all are crappy.
Crap out.
What is it about Toronto, the largest city in Canada? They can't put together a good team. Then you have a place like Edmonton, and in the 80s, we rocked it.
Oh, gosh.
CFL, yeah. NHL.
That was when I would sit and I'd watch sports with my dad because we're not sports people. John and I don't watch any kind of sports. But when I was a little girl and I would sit, that was the time that I would sit with my dad and I would watch hockey and football, whatever he was wanting to watch. I'd sit with him and I'd watch it with him. And
yeah,
I miss my dad.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He is pretty amazing.
He is.
All right, you guys, on that note, we are going to say goodbye because we have a turkey dinner to prepare. Now that we know we have a turkey, so excited.
And
I love turkey.
To go get shorts.
And we want to do a little bit. There's shopping. A couple of things I want to pick up today before we leave our last day. So.
And although I'm wearing shorts right now, I think I will put on jeans to wander around.
You've been really scratching your leg, and it's red now. You're going to get sunburn on that knee, right in that spot.
I got kidney disease.
All right, you guys. Thank you for joining us. Have a great Thanksgiving, all our Canadian friends, and we will see all y'all hopefully in person soon. Take care.